Hi everybody, welcome from ACUMEN Accounting. Today's video is a knowledge-based video where you will get to know why government have failed to basically tax wealthy people, what's been happening in the past, and why wealth tax is more likely than ever to be implemented, and they will introduce a wealth tax. Because this COVID-19 created a clear burning platform for the politicians to tax wealthy people, and according to me as an accountant, I think it's most likely than ever. So government probably going to introduce a wealth tax in near future where the wealthy people will be taxed on their assets. In the recent survey, 61% of general British public have supported for the wealth tax. They wanted the wealthy people to be taxed on their wealth. If somebody have more than £750,000 worth of assets, which exclude their home they live in and the pensions. So by taxing the wealthy people, government will have some additional taxes. They will collect more money from the wealthy people, and this will help them to keep supporting the NHS in this difficult time, and they also basically keep funding and supporting small businesses. If you look at very closely, and if you do some of the research, you will realize basically these small businesses are real backbone of a British economy. Most of the taxes are paid by the small businesses. These big group, we heard about Google, Amazon, there's always some time in the news, and you think, why they're not paying enough taxes and what's going to be happen in near future. But by introducing this wealth tax, this will basically increase some of the revenue for the local authorities or for the central government to basically keep supporting these very important services which they introduce in recent times, because they have a new department making sure they will support the small businesses. By supporting the small businesses, the economy will hopefully one day go back to the normality before we had this pandemic. But according to our team at ACUMEN Accounting, what we say is basically what's going to happen, because this crisis is not like a 2008 credit crunch or economic crisis. This is basically a pandemic crisis. This is a COVID-19 crisis. So it's not a financial crisis. So we need to understand the basic and what's going to be happening in the near future. If you have a new project and if you're thinking about starting a new business, you need to make sure you do your homework. The only thing is the way we do the business, the way we trade, and the way we basically provide services, they are changed. But economy is still there, the opportunities are still there. So because government have realized that, because this is not going to be a financial crisis we have seen in 2008, this is basically a crisis which is not letting people do any work. Some of the people are sitting at home for nearly 3 months or 4 months, and the work is there. They still have to go out there and find out that work and go back to their jobs. We just need a bit of a ease, and we just need a bit of ease in the restrictions which are currently in place in some of the places where people is still not allowed to go out and do their day-to-day activities. So again, this wealth tax is more than likely ever. They wanted to increase this wealth tax, and they wanted to bring in for the wealthy people who have properties, pensions, securities, or work of art. If you have expensive paintings or you have any artwork which is very which cost a lot, sometimes you pay millions to buy these paintings or any artwork, and the government basically wanted to apply these taxes. On top of that, recently there's a bill is going into the parliament where they're going to discuss the 2% sales tax on items which are sold online through eBay, Amazon, or any online platform. They wanted to basically introduce this 2% sales tax on top of any sales. So by introducing this 2% sales tax, what will happen is it will basically give a little bit edge to high street shops to basically do more trades will be introduced to them, because they will have a slightly edge on the pricing. Because if the 2% increase on price is introduced, the prices will go up on any online sales, and then basically general public might think, okay, you know what, we'll go into our high street, we'll go to the retailers and buy from there, just physically going there. This will basically support the high street businesses, because you must have noticed the high street business is basically dying. There's hardly any sales. People are basically struggling on their businesses. Most of the high street shops are closed. You might have listened to these news recently. Some of big shops, kind of Debenhams retails, the big name of the Debenham, they're closing most of their businesses. They are closing some of the stores. Some of the closed stores already been closed off. So this is basically give them a slightly edge to have more sales on the retail sector by introducing this sales tax. This will basically give additional billions of pounds to the central government to support and continuously basically improve the services they wanted to bring in future. So if you are in the business, and if you think you have some ideas to basically go into the business, you need to just basically look into these things, because the wealth tax, again, I'm going back to this wealth tax issue, because it's most likely to be ever. So again, if you have any question, if you think whatever we have explained in this video is incorrect, or you think you have a better ideas, or you think any other information you have, please leave a comment at the bottom of this video. By leaving a comment is basically give us the opportunity, we do more research and get back to everybody and introduce to them, look, this has been happening, this is what we said in the past, and that's going to be happening in future. So if you are one of rich or wealthy person, look for this wealth tax will be coming in near future. Again, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye for now.